Never seen that before. My bad, I forgot to turn DDoS off. That's what I thought happened, but it wasn't. It wasn't that. It was just one provider decided not to work at all anymore, anywhere around me. I drove like 30 minutes and it started working again. It was not good. So we're good to go though. So we're on the new account, or not new account. We're on the old account for now, and then we're gonna switch over to the new account. I'm gonna do some shop refreshes and just chill and talk, and then answer some questions. The normal mess up, whatever. Hopefully this is the same chat. I guess I'll just pop this out and hope for the best. Close out of this. Live chat. You know, it's crazy. I feel like I get worse at streaming every single day. I don't understand it, but I get worse and worse at it. What am I doing? Content pings. But Fady, what's up, bro? You got me playing Raid again? What have you done? I think Raid's the perfect side game to Epic 7. There's a reason I play that game, and it's not just because I'm getting paid. I could play any game and get paid. I choose Raid, one, because they pay better, but two, because I actually have fun with the game. I will say right now, very hard to play the game because I'm trying to do too many Epic 7 stuff, but it is the perfect game to play alongside. Okay, so I got that posted up in Discord. I believe we're good. I'm a disaster. No stream notification Discord is because I messed everything up. Hey, DDM for YouTube. Appreciate all the guides. You got me really hooked on the game right now. Glad to hear it. Already episode 5? Yeah. So this is the new account, guys. I went ahead. I spent a little bit of money and did some Covenant summons on the new account. So with that, I did get a couple ML5s now. Couple ML5s on this account. It's 4 days old, so I was able to get, as you see, Conch Lilius, a couple Landies. Other than that, not really any great character throughout those. But the Covenant summons went well, so the account's looking pretty good. Got a couple AE Fiends, a couple RBs, a couple BBKs ready, a couple Bryce areas. I am working on some extra duplicates. We got a lot. I'm joking. It's my main account. What happened? What's up, Mike's Buffalo Luck already on day 5. This is my main account, Goobers. Okay, so let's go in. I just woke up and crawled out of bed. I planned on streaming all night last night, but we had a just outage. Everything was out, so I couldn't even use I couldn't make calls. I couldn't use the internet. I couldn't do anything. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, what the hell? I can't do anything. And I drove for like 30 minutes, and then I was able to, I called my mom at midnight and woke her up. And I was like, what is happening here? I thought I was like, we're getting attacked by another country. They sent an EMP over to destroy the internet. Mr. Pokey not playing E7 right now. He's doing a sponsor. I did see Mr. Pokey. He actually, I left my stream open, I think, on Genocide stream, and Mr. Pokey was, it showed him he's playing some kind of sponsor game, which was funny. I heckin' love sponsors. What was I doing? Sanctuary. Is new player event still on? We're playing 37. Yeah, new player, guys, starting a new account on Epic 7 for the next month is going to be amazing. And anytime past that, all this stuff stays. Where's my ping? I did ping Discord, did I not? I believe I pinged Discord. Hopefully. Alright, sold up. Is it auto set to 50? Why does it have to show the screen? If it didn't show the screen, this wouldn't be bad. I feel like this is barely faster. Realistically, I think if I just mash the button, because this you have to click in 2 different spots. The old way you could just set a macro, or I don't think they did this quite right. This penguin thing does not help. Never mind, my Discord's broken. Hey, what's up, Tomas? How you been, dude? Okay. I'm just gonna do a little shop refresh, spin the gold that I have, and then we'll switch over to a new account. What here can I use Stone Rider for other than Janua? Bloodblade Karen. Could technically use it. God Lilius uses it. Fire Litica, I've been trying draft mode, insane. I never ever get to play her. I cannot wait to try her mics. That's part of the reason I'm on the main account, because I'm trying to get to where I have some time to get my main account ready, because I want to go play PvP. I want to play some RTA. I hate playing RTA. most of the time, but since I haven't played it in so long, it sounds really fun. But I've got to still keep pushing the new player stuff. Hey, you said something about free mort in one of the other videos correctly. Where's free mort from? Later in the Orbis guide. There's a second selector within here. Is it this one? Or no, the selector's... Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong account. I can't show you right now, but there should be another selector within there. It's 50 instead of 10 per. Yeah, but you have to click multiple times. You see Pokey... You see Mr. Pokey tweeted about you? Did he? Spoiler free review of Epic 7 2025. Context, I've been playing this game almost non-stop every waking hour the past 4 days. Bought a single $30 pack. L morals, no account managers. I can't stop. Went from level 1 to 47. Watch almost every newbie guide by Tristan, Wolf, and Deity. Excellent E7 CCs. I couldn't recommend more. For auto guide, hey, he did. He said a nice thing about me. I am happy.
Money for information or information for money.
Okay. I got a little shout out. He watched your video on stream. Someone posted on Discord. Did he? Oh, did you guys see Tristan Wolf? He betrayed me. He betrayed me. I woke up heartbroken this morning. I've been I made like, no one's ever made a guide like I have ever in any game like this. And he made the guide, and which is fine, but he structured it the same way. I'm heartbroken. I've been betrayed. I thought we were homies. I'd understand making a guide for X, or X, but he legit structured it the same as mine. Episode 1, he betrayed me. I respected Tristan like to here, and now it's like here. It's the same spot, but I'm a little sad about it. He didn't even warn me he was doing it. Like, I understand if you make videos and stuff, but I came up with the system, and I was the only one to do it, and you make it the exact same? You didn't change it at all? I'm sad. Where's my... Okay, wait. I don't know, man. I thought we were cool. And now I'll never have friends again. Can't trust anybody. I vote your guide because it's so much beginner friendly. I appreciate it. I don't really care. It is what it is. I mean, I can't stop people from doing anything, or I want people to succeed in life, but a little sad about it that I didn't get any kind of like warning or anything that they were gonna do. He's gonna do the exact same thing I do. You are the guide guy. I know. It's okay. But again, I just woke up, and that was the first thing I saw. So I usually wake up, make sure Discord's good, make sure there's no idiots doing anything in there that I missed when I was asleep, and I check YouTube like my subscriptions on YouTube, what's going on there, what videos people made maybe while I was asleep, and I saw that. That was what I woke up to. I felt betrayed, and after last night, like the stream crashed and everything, I've had a stressful 2 days. I'm just defeated. Videos is Deity's IP. It's not my IP, okay? You can do whatever you want, but no one's ever made a guide like mine of all the creators before, so having it be part 1 and everything and doing the same thing, that idea did not just magically come to that person. That is, they see it works and they start doing it as well. So it is what it is, though. I'm not mad. I'm just a little sad. He's the only creator that can compete, so it is what it is. Anyone else that makes it will not achieve the same numbers. Tristan has potential to. Love Tristan, but his guide came nowhere near yours, just saying. It's okay. Tristan makes great videos of all kinds, I mean. And I didn't watch it, I just saw it, and I thought it was my video, because I saw the length, and I looked at what it was, I was like, oh no. Oh, this is funny. It's the raid sellout. It is the raid sellout. Good morning, Doom Knight. I watched some of it. It's just a casual walkthrough. Oh, so it's just a walkthrough. It's just like a play along thing. Okay, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. I just saw the episode or part 1, and it scared me. So if it's just like a walkthrough, it's all good. I feel a little bit less bad then. Because that's the only issue with Epic 7 is there's not enough players. So like my livelihood comes off of kind of how my videos do, and if somebody does the exact same videos as me, that's one of the bigger creators, and their videos do well, all it does is make it to where both of our videos do worse and neither of us really succeed. And that's what I was worried about. He's the only person that if he made one, we would both just be middle ground. We do okay. Neither of us would, I mean, it would hurt me in the long run. They would benefit a little bit, but overall we're just like battling each other for the same thing because there's not enough players. Right now there are, but in a couple months it wouldn't help either person out. It would hurt both sides. What? You're the best at what you do. I appreciate that. He's doing it for like a challenge. Okay, that's cool. I'm not saying anything bad about Tristan. I love Tristan. Like, I was talking to Tristan last night. That's what I'm saying. Is I woke up and I saw that. I was like, he didn't even tell me he's doing that. So the fact that it's a walkthrough is why he did it. It's not the same. It's not structured the same. It's not any of that, which was my worry. So he's still like probably the closest person I have in E7. He's the person I talk to about everything. That makes me feel better. In bed? No, I was not in bed. I didn't go to bed last, guys. Okay. Yesterday I got a nosebleed that lasted like 10 minutes, and I ended up passing out, or not passing out, but basically passing out. I was sitting or like hanging over my sink trying to get it to stop bleeding for 10 minutes, and I lost enough blood that I went and laid down because I was lightheaded, my legs were shaking, and I slept for, it was like 5 hours. And then I woke up and went to stream last night, and then the internet crashed, my phone crashed, nothing would work last night. Everything was toast. So I went and drove around because I figured it was a cell tower, and the cell tower was completely out. So I had to go, once I drove far enough away to connect to a different cell tower, I could use my phone again. But like being like at home without your phone working or internet or anything in any way as a creator and not knowing what's going on, what happened, a little scary, I gotta say. That was not a fun night, but I didn't get home until like 4 a.m. I think I was out driving around till 4 a.m. and once I got home, everything was working again. But that was a tough day yesterday, and that was after the nosebleed, so I was already like, I'm sure I still was like blood loss and everything. And the bad thing though was I was freaking out trying to figure out what was going on, and when I had the nosebleed, some of it dripped on my pants. Okay, so, and I just left the house. I just grabbed my phone to go try to drive to see if I could figure out what's going on. I had blood on my pants. I forgot my wallet. While I was driving super slow, not really paying much attention because it's 3 a.m. No one's anywhere close to me. A car comes up behind me. It was a police officer. Luckily, I did not get pulled over, but I don't have my driver's license. I don't have anything on me. I had blood on my pants, out driving weird, driving not normal at 3 a.m. I was going to end up in jail last night. That was my day yesterday. If they pulled me over and looked, I didn't even notice that because when I had the nosebleed, I went and I just went to the sink and tried to clean myself up, and I was so lightheaded, I just laid down. And then whenever I was out driving around, I looked down, there's blood because it dripped a couple times, and there was blood all over my pants. And then once I saw the police officer, my heart dropped because I saw it and I was like, wait a second. And I like felt my pockets, and it was sweatpants, and I felt my pockets. I didn't have my wallet, which means I don't have anything on me. And then when I checked my pockets, I looked down and saw the blood. I was like, oh brother, this could be the worst day of my life in a second. Ooh, he could play Deity too. I received Deity working hard as hero. Wait, he compliments Deity too. IRC if he said if Deity working on Hawkeye's Hero, viewership will increase. Who? Mr. Pokey? I mean, I'm down to do whatever. I actually have like editors and stuff. The problem is I just don't have a lot of time right now. Sorry, but I had to do my civic duty and report you. I'm about to unlock Tamo. What do you spend the potions on to max upgrade and work your skills in newbie account? You only put into skill 3 to get the turn cooldown one time. You don't need any other skill ups on her. But you do want it at least 6-star and 5-star awakener. It just makes the progress way easier. Otherwise, you don't need a ton of molas. And Brieg is the same. You only need 3 molas into Brieg. Just low investment into them. That's the nice thing about PvE characters is as long as you basically just go for cooldowns on your skills, and then you'll go for extra damage, I believe. All right, Mr. Pokey's the homie though now. You guys are saying these things, so many nice things about me. Should I buy energy in the shop? You can, yeah. If you bought everything else out. If you talk about in the shop here, in the
if you're still alive.
The carrot shop, if you buy all the stuff you want from these other things, this is my main account, so my shop's gonna look a little different than yours. But if you bought everything you want here, then yes, you buy energy. And the thing is, it gives you, it's like 40% back energy. So for every 100 energy you'll spend, you'll get 40 back, which is insane. This is the best event ever in Epic 7 for like stockpiling resources. And as you're farming, depending on if you can get a stage that costs 20 energy or more, you're going to get these gold carrots, which you can then trade in these later weeks for. You can see here, these are magic stones. This is stupid. For new players, have a completely different batch of stuff, but like me, I'm gonna farm my brains out, and I'm going to trade in for Mologoras. Now, new players, I highly suggest trading in for charms over Mologoras, because you're going to be able to establish your account better. So that is where you feel like you're out of charms now. Farm your ass off, and then in a couple of weeks, your account's going to just zoom, because you're gonna get all the charms from it. Supposedly, I think one of those boxes can give up to like 100 charms. That's wild. So that's my opinion. Is that supposed to be good now? Yes. Is the gear worth it from the gold carrot? I mean, it's cheap. The guys, anything from the carrot event. If you're farming and actually playing the game a lot, I would just buy everything. You're at 700 gold carrots just from farming Eulogy. I'm slacking big time. That's insane. All right, he said, Honkai Star Rail guide. I am going to make a guides. Pretty much every new game that comes out, I'm going to make a guide series structured like my current one. The problem with new games, though, Epic 7, I've been playing 6 years. I have done everything in this game a million times, especially new accounts. So I just have the confidence to make guides for Epic 7. I've seen everything from beginning game to end game, and I know the differentiating factors of a new player, end player, what makes the game fun. So I know all of that. Now, with other games, though, I don't, okay? I can't really do that to the level of quality I can with Epic 7, and just basic knowledge I have of the game. That's the hard part of, like, trying to branch to another game. And the thing is, I didn't make the Epic 7 guides when the game first came out. I made them 4 years into the game's life cycle. So that was 4 years of learning the game, learning everything there is to know about just the progression and whatnot, that I can't get that in another game. Why are we refreshing Secret Shop? To get bookmarks. This is my main account. This is not the guide account, guys. I'm just chilling on the main account to answer some questions real quick. I got Death Array from Gacha. Where do I use him? PvP. It's PvP only character, but one of the best in the game. What's your opinion on New Crowd? He seems pretty good. I don't think he's like the craziest character in the world, but he's a solid character. If you are a new player and get him, you won't be able to build him super good right away, but I think you'll be happy in the long run you have him. It just gives you an option. Any character, I would say like a rating of 1 to 10, it's probably like a 6, and any character that's 5 or above, you'll find use for him, so that's not a bad thing. Let me go up. There was one question from Increased Voltage. Where do I farm the carrots for most efficiency for my stamina? I would farm Eulogy. It really doesn't matter. Tristan Wolf has a new video about where the best place to farm is. So if you go watch that, you can just farm whichever stage it says within that video, or just take his advice within that. And as long as you're farming something, you're making progress. The only thing I can say is don't farm unrecorded history. That is, they made that to be, that's the dumbest thing they could have done, by the way, is make unrecorded history not super efficient to farm, because that goes against everything we've ever done, making guides and telling people to farm. And like, why would you not just keep it the same, make unrecorded history the banger place to farm, but have all the other things as well? Why did they make it one of the worst things to do? Which stage should we farm AP now? Just pretty much whatever stage is going to give you the catalyst. Seems to be the general consensus. Like, you can slightly min-max if you want, but I would just farm for the catalyst you're looking for. About to unlock Tama, would you spend the potion to max? Yeah, I would do it. The thing, guys, boosting up characters is very cheap. The only thing that is a bottleneck on Epic 7 is going to be the Mologora. So just boosting your character to 6-star and 6-star Awaken. If you use the potions for it, if you use, well, the 2 different types of potions, or if you do it regularly, it's basically the same. Those potions aren't worth that much. Smile get dip to another. Yo, I'm gonna annoy everyone. Bonks and record. That's what I swear that's what they do. I would love to hear. So, you know, whenever you die, like, some people hope that there's like a stat screen. You can see like how many times you pooped and how many times you passed by like a serial killer, stuff like that. How many times you would have died if some X thing. Like, you have like a stat screen at the end of it all. I would really hope that you could like see certain events that happen in your life, like closed door events. Like, that would be the best, because I would love to just be like a fly on the wall listening to Smilegate's conferences as to what they're going to be doing for everything. I want to know what kind of people are in there doing it, and 2, what in the world are these conversations? Some of the things they do are good, but some of them, I guarantee there's one guy that's giving just the worst opinions in the universe in there. Can Fene replace her? Fene replace who? If you're talking about Tamarin, no. Just because, okay, so one thing, I'm gonna harp on this for a second too. Just because characters are the same class does not mean they fit the same roles, okay? You could have 2 different Soul Weavers and they will not do the same thing, okay? So Soul Weavers does not always mean they're gonna be healer support characters. Now, Tamarin is amazing. She full cleanses, she gives attack buffs, she gives CR push, she dual attacks, she heals, she does everything a healer in a game you'd imagine would, and she fits a Soul Weaver class. But then you have other characters that do not heal, they do not cleanse, they do not do anything. So like Fene, she's in the Soul Weaver class, she just deals damage, okay? Or does she heal at all? Maybe she heals a little bit, but she is primarily just a damage dealer. She just fits the Soul Weaver class. Okay, she's not healing your team, she's not cleansing your team, she's doing nothing that Tamarin is. So you got to figure out what roles the characters play, not what class they are, and then decide your team off roles. So if anything, if you're talking about can Fene replace Tamarin, no, but Fene could replace Free Spirit Tieria, or Fene could replace your Spectre T-Bread, replace one of the damage dealers. Okay, that is one thing. You got to learn what the character does, and just because they're the same class does not mean they're going to do the same thing. Would it be stupid to pick Tam and just avoid the quest for it? No, the quests are unbelievably easy. The only thing that's hard with the quest is going to be the guild aid. That's it. Alright, well, if I don't get Harsh Study in like the next little bit of summons, oh, please say that we're not going to get the thing. Okay, I have to go at noon. Man. Oh. Alright, I can't stream for too long. I'll do a couple summons here. I had to go at noon to get my friend's car. I've been carless for a few days. Can't stream too long today, boys. I will be... Poggers, I'm done. I cannot believe it. I didn't have to pity a character. Holy moly. It's a miracle. Alright, well, I'm done. Sick. Part-timer back at it. I'll be back. I'll come back. I'll finish up part 3 of the guide, get it rendered, and then I'll go back live again tonight. And hopefully we don't have any issues tonight.
Welcome.
That would be nice. Okay, so I guess I'm done with this account. Is there any characters you guys want to see while I'm on my main account? The answer is it's probably not geared, but if there's any characters you want to see, this is my main Epic 7 account. This is the one I play mostly. You want to see my ML Illinav? My ML Illinav is built fast because I tried to use her more in a cleanser role to where if I get hit, she can cut. So that is my current Illinav. You want to see Celine? SSB I have not rebuilt yet. Okay, SSB not rebuilt. Wait, there's no free gear removal right now? Oh, it's Tuesday. I was like, didn't characters just get buffed? I thought it was like Saturday. I was like, don't you get 4 days of free gear removal? Here, I'll add my face cam and you guys can ask for characters. But Tam, yeah, Tam's available in connection. I wouldn't, stuck on Tam while a lot of PF guild is not active. Any tips how to find another one? My Discord, that's all I can say is try to utilize my Discord server to the best of your ability. And if you need to make a clan, you can fill up the clan instantly, okay? So SSB, Celine, yeah, my SSB is set up for Wyvern one shot. So this is the not a PvP SSB. This is Wyvern one shot SSB, which I can show if you guys are curious what that looks like. Thanks for new account progress. It really helps out a lot. It's a good watch while I eat and get more info about the game at the same time. Yeah, that's why I make them long. I love long videos. I watch a person named Vegas Matt. He just gambles. They just gamble for an hour a day, and I just put that on as background noise. So I was like, I kind of want to do the same thing, but with Epic 7. Just make long videos. People don't want to watch it, they won't watch it. Hey, Mr. Pokemon Hawkeye Star Girl creator gave you a shout out. I've been watching your content as well as returning player. Thank you so much. Dude, I gotta go thank Mr. Pokey. If you guys see, hold on, before I show more characters. If you guys see Mr. Pokey, let him know I said thank you. If you do end up, if you're like in his Discord, or I don't know how he has this content stuff set up, but he's streaming right now. Oh, wow. don't go into a stream and say anything. I don't want to like take away from his current stream. But if you're like in his Discord or know him at all, say thank you. I don't know how to reach out to him personally, so that's what's hard. I don't like reaching out to big content creators because feel weird. Firecrow, we're pulling on a new account. I don't think you'll be sad if you get Firecrow on a new account. Here's the Celine though, but yeah. Thank you guys for coming over and telling me. So it makes me feel good. The fact that like another creator, it's like when you're at a job and somebody like say you're, let's just say a carpenter and you build something and there's another carpenter that it's a really well respected one says, hey, you did a good job on this. It feels good. So it's kind of thank you guys for sharing because it's gonna make me feel good for the day. We can clip and ship this. Okay, yeah, if you just want to clip that and send it to him. But it feels good. I don't get complimented very often. Usually it's I'm yelling at people or they're yelling at me. So it feels good. Spirit Eye Celine. My Spirit Eye Celine is not built for the current like state of the game, but that's my Celine. I can show my Fene if you want. Any characters especially change. Amiki is number 1. C. Lorena. Crazy how Jenna made him addicted to E7. E7 is good. But the thing is, Pokey's going to see the beginning of the game. I guarantee this is going to be Pokey's experience. He's going to love the beginning of the game, have a ton of fun, and then be addicted like we all were. And then once you get a couple months in, you fall out of it because there's nothing else to do. Raid him? Well, I'm going to be streaming for another hour. I'm going to take advantage of the time I have before I have to go get the car. Hi, when is part 3 guide? In a couple hours. Here's my Fene for any of you guys that are pulling Fene. This is the one I used to solo Rift. I recommend counter for Litica Teiyu combo, but mainly Litica. I do not know yet. I have not got a chance to play PvP since a new balance patch. Pokey is in Pokimane. I wish. Pokimane was complimenting me. Hey, what's up, Wolf and Roses? How's it going? I'm doing good. I had a wild day yesterday, but if you guys need a Fene, I'm saving extra Fenes for when they add the trading system. So I'll give away 2 Fenes once that gets added to the game. So you guys, if you don't have her, I'll give her to you guys. Why aren't you farming carrots, by the way, while doing this? Because I'm inefficient. Not too worried. Deity. What's up, Jafari? You're good. Everyone spells it wrong. Trading system? Yeah, you guys didn't hear about the trading system? So with the trading system, you can trade your characters in between each other. It'll probably be out in a couple days. But yeah, this is the main Fene. Any other characters you guys want to see? Someone said ML Ludwig. So here's the thing. A lot of characters I do not have geared on my account. Okay? So like, I have 2 of a lot of characters, but like Ludwig, not really geared. This is kind of, it could potentially work. This is, oh yeah, this is my main account. I'll trade you Fire Starter for your Mewtwo deal. That's a joke, by the way. There is no trading. I'm here to spread misinformation, and I shouldn't have said that. I should have just kept it going and just see how many people ran with it. But no, there will be no trading in the game. Is Zeo still a good opener? Yeah, I mean you can build him low speed and still compete. Any other characters? I'll show the Wyvern one shot that I use. It'll probably fail right away. But any other characters while we're in here? Again, my account has not been re-geared in 2 years. I've not gone and like done a full re-gear. I just gear one character randomly here or there. I still haven't built my Fire Litica. I need to put Eligos gear over. But yeah, my account is cooked. Okay, I just focus on new player accounts. That's it. Yes, I have the gear. Yes, I have pretty much every character. I used to have every character. But one of the things, guys, if you want a little bit of lore into my Epic 7 like lifestyle, we did a challenge last year. I reached Masters RTA on a brand new account in 4 days and 12 hours. From a brand new account starting fresh, I pushed up all the way to Masters. Okay, that's pretty cool in a 4-day period. Now, the thing was, I did a challenge. I said if I can do it within 5 days, I win. If I don't do it within 5 days, you guys get to pick a character on my account to delete it. But I made the mistake of, it was a subathon, okay? I did a subathon. You could sub to delete my characters. So as we were playing along, people were deleting my characters as we went to make the challenge even harder. It wasn't just about getting 5 days. People were able to delete my best characters and make it even harder. I still accomplished it, but since I messed up the timer, I had to take the blame for it, and I let everyone vote on who we were going to delete, and we ended up deleting my Moonlight Luna. So that was at a time I had every character in the game, and once I deleted my Moonlight Luna, that's when I stopped going for. So as you see, I had her at one point, but it was just supposed to be a funny thing, but once I deleted her, my account I just did not going from having everything in the game and 2 of a bunch of different characters for different playstyles, and then going into not having her, and then Harsetti, I was going to have to spend money to get her. At the time, I was like, you know what, it might be a time for a little bit of a break from E7, and I was also getting hardcore into Raid Shadow Legends at that time too. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fall back a little bit on Epic 7 and not summon each new character, because it costs $700 every 3 weeks. Not 700, but it's very pricey if you're getting unlucky. So that is like a little bit of background story. But yes, it was a fun challenge. If people weren't able to delete my characters, I would have beat it even faster, because they deleted my Bloodblade Corinne, and at the time Bloodblade Corinne was just an unbelievable hard carry. I'll run the Wyvern team one time just so you guys can see what Wyvern one shot looks like, or what my Wyvern. There's a bunch of different one shots you can do for each different hunt, and we'll see if this fails. Hopefully it doesn't fail. Oh, brother, here we go. Inventory is always full. Okay, I'll let this run. So I'm stuck with beating hard difficulty. Please help you. I have the guide, the video up for it. Everything you need is in that video. Like, if your characters look the same as at the end of that video, I go and show each one. You shouldn't have any problem with it. Wait, Rem had skills on. Oops. So yeah, I actually ended up trying out Raid. So if you just try out Raid for like a day or 2, you're not gonna like it. If you try out Raid and give it a full month, you'll see why it actually is successful as a game. So I understand 99% of people probably are not gonna end up liking it coming from a game like E7, because E7 you get instant gratification for everything you do. Oh, you're rank 45, so you were one of the people that got baited into actually enjoying it like I did. So that's a one-shot team though, very quick. It could be faster, but this was just the easiest one-shot team I set up at the time. I had two lower rarity characters and the 2 characters I already used for PvP. I picked him over SPP during the headhunt. I wonder if I regretted it. Jafari? Oh, Zio? I mean, Zio's not bad. He's just not as good. Is this a new account? If so, how do you have Rem? It's not a new account, no. This is my main account. That's a decent success rate still. Can you tell the raid team rework the UI? It looks so bad. I don't know. I don't mind. Guys, going from Epic 7 right now, because I'm playing 2 Epic 7 accounts. Well, technically 3 with my main account. 2 Epic 7 accounts, 2 raid accounts, and I have a theory restart stuff on the side, and I have my main Epic 7 account. Whenever I'm in here, going in and not knowing how to navigate this damn menu, it's kind of refreshing going over and playing Raid, because that shit is so simple. It's not the best looking, but damn is it easy to navigate. So I appreciate it right now a little bit more than I originally would. So let me go ahead and switch accounts real quick though. Which one is the extreme account? I hope it's this one. All right. I'm going to close out of this and hope that it doesn't mess anything up. What happens when I close that? We're good? Okay, if my stream crashes, just know I'm sorry. Do you have a bunch of ML5s with new accounts? Guys, all my old accounts, I know some of the log information for some of them, but whenever I play a new account for a guide series, once I'm done with the guide series, I just throw it to the side and don't touch it. There are some I could go log into. Like I have some of the information written down, but otherwise I have so many accounts I don't care. Show us, I just did the one shot. It's my Wyvern team's technically not a one shot, but it beats it fast. How is Big Guy Lover? So right before I started this guide, I deleted the most recent guide account. What was it? Raw Dog Daddy? I think is what you guys named my most recent account. Wasn't it Raw Dog Daddy? That was the account I deleted. I lost my main account last year, emulator issue. Yeah, you got to write down your information. Yeah, that was the account I got rid of because I didn't feel like reinstalling Epic 7 on new emulator because I was in a rush because I woke up late, but I deleted that account. Would episode 3 of the guide be out tomorrow? It should be out today. So currently, guys, it's 10 a.m. for me, so that should be up within like 4 hours. Which character should I max friendship first? Your ML5 that you start with. So whoever you chose for Moonlight Blessing will be your first fully boosted friendship character. And all that friendship gives you is the ability to have free Molagors into your skills. You get three free skill ups, or 3 free Molagors is a better way to put it. All right, we got 30 summons. Do you guys want to take a bet if we get ML5 or not?
It's a good look on you.
Hi, can I? But yeah, the new part of the guide, the goal is to get it up like midday today. Let me check Discord too.
Huge mistake.
OpSig, if I get OpSig, you're banned for eternity. Wait, did I have a new raid video go up? No, I didn't.
Person will ever remember
Okay.
your name.
Oh, good. All right, so here we go.
May you be punished.
What is ML5? It's Moonlight 5-star character. It's a light and dark character. They're the rare characters in the game. Hi, is it worth using Molagora to Sermia? You can. It feels bad to Molagora Sermia because she will only be used for PvE, but you're fine too if you would like. All right, well, we got a Katie's. I haven't got any luck on either account yet. Any luck on either account? Anyone seen Wukong since January 1st? I used him this year. I used him in a couple of matches. What's the best place to farm AP now and Catalyst? Just whichever Catalyst stage that drops, whichever Catalyst you need. Man, these summons suck. Have any of you guys gotten lucky on any of the free summons yet? I feel like this is rigged. Okay, at least got a 5-star. The Christmas miracle here. Yeah, that's useful. That's super useful. I'm excited to do something with this. By this, I mean put it in my hero storage. Oh, I have a new video coming out today, hopefully. New video coming out today. Ida carry. I mean, Ida's not the worst character, but I have a new video coming out on YouTube. It's the worst 5 stars in the worst 5 stars in Epic 7. You got Wonder Ludwig's pretty good. You got dupe Ilanev yesterday. Well, that sucks that it's a dupe. First Ilanev would have been sick. Now I have an ML4 on free summons. I've gotten ML4s on this account. I just haven't gotten ML5s.
Pleased to meet you.
Mr. Pokey just called you the handsome Riz. What? That was my nickname in kindergarten. Did he go to kindergarten with me?
I have lots of good wares. Take your time.
All right, do you think we get ML5 on here? Still don't know if Crow is even worth it for a new account. I don't think you'll be sad if you pull Crow, but I don't think you should. Okay, if you want to, go ahead. But otherwise, I don't think you need to worry about it. I got Sermia from the fire pool. She'll be used in your newbie guide, right? Probably yes. The thing is, we also have Victorica. That's one thing I'm trying to decide on is can we use Victorica won't do the same thing. I'm trying to see if we can structure a different team. It's just the nice thing with Sermia is you can build your Katie's team and your Golem team, which you don't really need, but you can build both with the same character. Hey, we got an ML4. Massive. Oh, yeah. If Golem Challenge requires you 6-star Sermia. Yeah, that's useful too. Man, I haven't got a single character I am happy with so far. Oh, that's hilarious. Of all the progression we have done. Oh, I only have 1 day left on this. I gotta make sure I do not forget to claim that. Okay, let's make a little progress before I have to wrap up stream. Have you made a video on farming carrots, buying energy to have a 24-hour auto looping? Is that possible? It's not infinite. Like, you're not going to get the same amount of energy back for your carrots as you put in. Okay, it's just not how it goes. But you can get a lot back. So it's still the best time ever to farm, but it is not infinite. I just want to put that public service announcement out there. It is not infinite. Where do you farm carrots? Really, whatever stage you need to be farming. I am doing carrots in Eulogy for a Saint because I'm farming charms and gold. What's not infinite? I missed what you said. You don't get the same amount of carrots back. So if you do 10 stages, you're not getting 100 or 80 carrots back, are you? Are you getting 80 carrots back? What's the average kickback? You're getting 40 carrots for your 80 energy, correct? So it's not infinite. You're going in, you're farming, and you're getting let's say 40 or 60 carrots back. It's probably 40. For 20, I get 120 more or less. For 20, average for me is about 120 carrots per 30 runs of Eulogy. Yeah, so there you go. So you're getting, it's supposedly from what I saw, a 40% increase. So for every 100 stamina you spend, you get 40 back, or roundabout. Now that makes it to where you can grind a lot more, but it's not infinite. But it's still the best event we've ever had to farm in the game. You should be farming your dick off because we have these buff events. Okay, with these buffs, it's huge. Also, you can go into the shop here and you can buy, yeah, that's what I'm about to go into, the EXP booster. So if you're going to be farming Catalyst or Eulogy for a Saint, you go down here into the normal, and then you scroll down and you can buy, if you're going to farm for one day, buy the one. If you are going to be able to grind your dick off on the same stage, Eulogy for a Saint, for 3 days, and you're just going to run it all day, every day, buy this. I'm going to be buying this on my main account today once I get home and get everything like ready to farm again. But this is crazy, the amount of everything you're going to get. When you use Mercedes again, I don't know if we'll use Mercedes in this run through. I'm straight 2.5 years without getting ML5s on Moonlight Summons. So happy. That sounds very passive aggressive. I don't think you're actually happy. I think you're pretending. All right, we have to clear a hunt 5 times. Grind your dick off. Well, okay, if you don't have a dick, then grind your other whatever part you have off. I don't know. I am not a biologist. Hey, what's up, Aneo? Any uses for Green Vildred? I mean, you can use them. I just wouldn't. Free Spirit Tieri is going to do. So do we clear Golem today? We will clear Golem in the game. Bro, aren't you 36? Excuse me? You have no respect for your elders. What do you use quick battles on? Whatever I'm doing at the time. It doesn't matter. Just whichever is going to be more beneficial to you. Oh, 10 more summons? Sign me up. Oh my gosh, you get so many summons. I'm almost 30, 1 foot in the grave. I am 30. I'm going to be 31 in 4 months. Is there any 106 success teams you could build early? Sure there is. The thing is, the more... I am so good at Epic 7. Oh my god, someone sign me. I'm literally the best. Literally the best. Oh, finally, I bitched enough. So anytime you're struggling with life, whether you're going through regular life or maybe you're online playing a stupid video game, making a guide for people to help them waste their time because everybody's bored in life, you just start bitching. And once you start bitching, the world's like, the world starts feeling bad for you. And they're like, you know what? Let's throw him a bone. Let him have 2 seconds of excitement. See? Pretty nice. Okay, well, I got her. So should I do a second? Should I go for a second one as I get summons, or should I wait for a Runka?
Thanks to you, I've become
I don't know.
Now,
This is on the new account? Yes, this is the new account. I'm getting, so here's the thing, guys. I'm getting a Runka on my main account, okay? I'm almost 2 pity on the main. I'm going to get her. So for this, yeah, that's what I was going to do, is try for Politis. So if I'm going to pick a second character for this, I would do, so again, I made a video over this. My top 4 picks for new players are going to be Harsetti, Politis at number 2, New Moon Luna, very close to Politis at number 3, and then Illinev at number 4. I think any of these characters you get, maybe there's one you like more, they're all insane. They're going to be great. Every other character throughout this, there are some fantastic characters, but I feel like these will give you the most benefit as a new player. Okay. Now, these two are openers. Having an opener is amazing in the game. Whenever you're a new player, the game doesn't give you any free solid openers. That's why I really like these two options. But that is why I like Harsetti the most, is because going into Guild Wars, going to Arena, you can snipe specific teams on your climb up to champion to get your accounts where you're getting the Skystone refresh every week of the 800 Skystones. This will help you big time, because if there's a team that you don't think you'll be able to beat, this is going to allow you, especially if it's a fast, squishy team, just slap this thing on there, you're good to go. You're going to then be able to at least have a potential chance to RNG that team and win. Harsetti, not hard to gear? No, Harsetti's not hard to gear at all. And okay, so here's the thing, Harsetti. Okay, you have Harsetti. And I know Harsetti is auto banned in RTA. Okay, that's just the case. You're going to have your Harsetti banned in RTA most likely. But if she doesn't get banned, you at least have her. And if you want to set your pre-ban as another character and you get to pick her, that's really good for you. But with Harsetti, within here, there are multiple ways to build Harsetti. One of the really common ways is injury. Okay, now with the new arena set, guess what? It's injury. So if you want to build Harsetti on injury, you can do this. I like effectiveness Harsetti, but this gear is all perfect for her. Okay, not the boots though, but the ring, yes. So once you get to the ring, you have Harsetti geared, injury Harsetti. It's going to be a solid character. I like the effectiveness version of her more, but that is on an established account. I might like the injury more on a newer account. But that is one of the reasons I wanted to like push Harsetti, is that a battle pass is very nice to get her geared up. That is what I'm going to put her on for this account. Okay, so I don't remember what I was doing whatsoever. What was next? I did not expect to get that. Let's go. That's fun. Bellion best farmer. For what's she farming? Okay. Not saying she's bad. But okay, so Green Vildred. Guys, one of the questions that gets asked a lot, and I see a bunch of really stupid comments about why don't you pick Green Vildred? Okay, Green Vildred, yes, he can work. Okay, almost every character in this game can work. Green Vildred is green. Okay, and the game gives you a plus 15 light character that doesn't have elemental disadvantage that will farm at the same rate or faster than Green Vildred. For any stage you're going to do, this is going to be better. Green Vildred's main use case is a speed imprint for high level PvP. Okay, and at that point you need, what is it, 7 copies of Vildred to get that to work. Do not suggest Green Vildred to anyone. Is Deanne good? Yes, Deanne is very good right now. She got a nasty buff recently. You know what? Give me another ML5. I deserve it. Or not, that's cool. I'm asking for too much. Wait, did I get her set? Oh, I got set off my ticket. That's what it was. Orbis Guide. What's up, man? Good to be back. What's up, Red Link? How you been? Tierra is not sexy, muscular man, though. Brother, you just don't have an imagination. Tierra, just... she could be that for you. I'm sure she could. Why Airwell is not picked as much anymore? Because the new ML5 tanks are much better. The new ML5 tanks just outshine. So you got to think, what all came out since Airwell? Maybe you're a new player and you don't know, but what all came out since Airwell existed? One, a bunch of stripping openers. Okay, they're going to strip your Airwell's escort off, guaranteed. Okay, that's just going to happen. 2, we have ML Ilinev now. Absolutely insane. Who's the other tank that came out? There's another one that's really good. I don't remember who it was. There's another tank, but ML Ilinev just is number one go-to. That a lot of characters... Senya, sorry, yeah, it was Senya. I knew there were 2, but you're going to always value Senya over Airwell, because Senya not only keeps you alive, but it can one-shot your opponent's team. But those 2 characters coming out were huge. Now, there's a bunch of... That happens a lot in Epic 7. Usually we'll go through a series of 2 to 3 new ML5s that come out that completely... just wipe out a bunch of old characters that were in the meta. But in the future, a lot of these characters can come back. I mean, look at Raz. Look at Raz plus Tori. Absolutely insane combo last season. A lot of people push a Legend RTA with that. Does Carrots reset weekly? I don't think so. It would say in the event. Okay, so here's the cool thing about Epic 7 is people just bitch all the time. Okay, when you're playing this game, you can just pretty much know that if something goes wrong, we have enough crybabies that play this game that are going to go to Smilegate and cry about whatever they did, and they'll fix it. So the thing is, nothing in this event, anywhere you click, says Carrots reset weekly. So if they did get rid of our Carrots at the end of the week, enough people are going to go like pretty much flood the Smilegate office with tears, causing Smilegate staff to drown, which then makes it to where they get to go in and fix everything. So you'll get your carrots back. People would go crazy. So anytime there's an extreme example of a decision that you think is going to happen, if there's not something stated in game, you're going to be fine. We have like designated crybabies in this game, in the community. And it's kind of nice. I'm someone who I could give two shits less as to almost anything they do. I'll cry about it to an extent, but they send like trucks and shit to the Smilegate office. If you sent a truck, hey, Zephyr, thanks for subbing. If I missed a sub today, I feel like I did. I apologize. But like, if you sent a truck anywhere in the United States to somewhere, like, you're going to jail. They're going to think there's a bomb in it. You're going to end up like, they're going to call the FBI. You just go and have a truck pulled up to a United States company. you're going on a list, brother. That is wild to me. South Korea and their trucks, man. It's so weird. But Red Link, thank you for using your Prime as well. Red Link, did you start a new account when you came back? I need to text my friend in a second, so hold on. What's the next mission I have to do? Send a carrot truck. They'll get the message. Just go and dump a truck full of carrots in front of their front door so they can't even get into their office. That would be comedy. You did start a new account 20 minutes ago? Well, the game feels very good. Complete catalyst stage, exchange catalyst. Okay, so I just need to push story from here. Hey, dude, so I recommended a game to my brother. After a few days, he got bored. He said the game was too slow. He didn't realize he can increase his speed battles to 2x, even though the game tells you so. Please say that in your guide, even if it seems silly. I did say it. In my first episode of the guide, I said, I showed it. Whatever. They skipped the first, like, that's in the first, I think, no, because I talked for like 5 minutes. It's in the first like 10 to 15 minutes of the guide. I say, when this is unlocked, I went through and showed you have auto battle, you have 2x, so you don't have to play the game at a slow rate. They, I feel like, maybe skipped ahead because that was a part I wasn't covering anything, I don't think. Man, you got to watch 10 minutes? Yeah. I should have made the... Man, I don't feel like cleaning up my inventory right now. I'm just going to expand. But I am also going to go lock Heart Study because that is exciting. Can't wait for Epic 5 announcement for you, GTA 6. That's probably going to happen. Deity, how come you plan to use Celine in your story instead of Free Spirit Tier and other DPS? Celine good in PvE? Celine, I used Celine going through the story during the last new player guide that I made, and I was blown away that she was actually good there. So I really like her. I'm not going to go through all my guide accounts because other people will not be able to get her, but she is one of the best new player characters to get into PvP, just in every type, Arena, Guild Wars, and RTA, and having her be a solid option to go through Chapter 3 and 4 stories. So Chapter 3 and 4 story. Free Spiriteria dies very easily. Okay, those enemies hit pretty hard. Now, also, Arbiter Vildred dies very easily going through those. He's also squishy. Those two characters have no kind of survivability or sustain within their kit. That's where I always suggest Spectre Tenebria to get your account established and go through all the story, go through Abyss, is because Spectre Tenebria, as you kill enemies, you are going to be getting more defense. So that defense and also being in stealth helps keep her alive. And then Celine, I'm blown away by it, but she is going to put herself into stealth. And doesn't she give herself a barrier as well? She does a lot of stuff to keep herself alive, which these other characters that we're currently using, Tieria, or if you have Arbiter Vildred, do not do that. So the team of Brieg, Tamarin, Spectre Tenebria, and Celine was the smoothest I've ever gone through the story with. I mean, if you have ML5s, there's other replacements for it, but if you do not have any of those characters, it's very, very good. Yeah, Celine self-heals and barrier and evasion and stealth, yeah. Having all of that survivability and not having to worry about failing a stage ever going through story is very nice. The team is Brieg, Tamarin, Spectre Tenebria, Celine, Green Celine. Sorry if it's been asked 40 times, but what do we farm instead of unrecorded history now? Any updates since your video? Tristan Wolf made a video for that. So if you go to Tristan Wolf's YouTube, it's pretty much just farm the catalyst stage of what works best or farm eulogy for a saint in the Book of Memories. That's the quick answer to whatever. There's maybe some stages. Yeah, I got Harsetti a couple minutes ago. I'm stuck on getting Tamarin, any sub for her until I get her eventually. You pretty much just use Angelico, or as you see here, I'm just going through with 3 damage dealers. So the 3 damage dealers will eventually stop working as well, but the more damage you have, the faster you'll clear stuff. But once you start not being able to kill the enemies, then you're going to need to put a healer back in. So the thing is, we put our Angelica on Grace of Growth. If you're following my guide, you can leave her in there and just use Angelica until you get Tamron unlocked. So you use Brieg, Angelica, and then probably use Tieria, Spectre, Sneeby, or some combination of those characters. So you plus 15 Celine 100%. Celine is one of the highest value plus 15 characters in the game, or for new players. A lot of people were telling me to tell people to get Politis, but man, Politis does not. She's great, and her like CR boosting ability or stopping ability is nice, but people are going to enjoy using Celine more because Politis is not going to go in and one-shot your opponent's team, whereas Celine's going to go in, give you an RNG chance to one-shot your opponent, and or whatever enemy or whatever target she one-shots, she's then going to boost up and have a chance to kill another thing. So it creates like an RNG scenario. One thing you'll hear me say a lot when you're getting into PvP of Epic 7 is RNG always favors the worst player. Because if you're drafting, Epic 7 has a lot of RNG within it. You're going to have 5% dual attacks. You're going to have a chance your debuffs don't land. So in any one click, a match can be completely decided. Now there's also skills like Celine that can go into a random target. And with that random target, you're going to probably end up putting on the highest attack EE. Or sorry, you're going to put her on the stun EE. If you put her on the highest attack EE, that's a mistake. You want to put her on the stun exclusive equipment. She's going to go into a random target. That randomness there could end up winning you the game or losing you the game. But whenever you're out drafted, you could fight Elf Mage or Light or some of the best players in the game. And if you have enough RNG set up on your board, if you run that game 30 times, even with your terrible gear, there's a good chance you are going to end up winning one of those matches. And that's, I hate that people do not like the RNG of Epic 7. They don't like the 5% dual attacks. They do not like the 15% chance to not land a debuff. I was just in an Ethereal restart tournament. That was the most boring shit I've ever experienced on the long matches. Okay, I like the game. I think Ethereal Restart has a lot of potential. But in that tournament, there was a match I was in. The opponent didn't have any damage. They picked damage dealers. I picked a bunch of tanky characters. He could not damage me as much as I was damaging him. So over time, I just won. There was nothing he could do. It was a 30-minute match that I ended up winning, that there was nothing that could happen. I knew I won, but we sat there and played it out, and there was no chance for him to come back. That sucks for a game, okay? The dual attack is the perfect example of where dual attacking makes games exciting. Imagine watching a tournament, and once you know a game well enough, you know who won, okay? Based off draft. If there's no RNG, you can see draft for draft after the first 2 turns, you know who's going to win that game. But whenever you come in and add a little bit of RNG to it, that creates an exciting experience for the viewer, okay? As the player, when you outdraft your opponent and you think you should win and you end up losing, it feels bad. But for a game trying to get a good like watchability factor within the game, you want that RNG in there. Because if I ever saw a tournament, like if they removed 15% and different things from Epic 7, I would just watch the draft and then go do something else because I already know who won. Okay, as someone who's played this game long enough, I know who won the match from before it starts. RNG is very good to have in games like this, whether you like it or not. Now, I think in PvE, they should remove 15% and some of the RNG nonsense. But for PvP, if they remove that, and you're going to see that in Ethereal Restart. Ethereal Restart, there's going to be some of the, unless they make some changes, going to be some of the most boring matches you've ever watched in your life. Can I use the Angel of Light Angelica instead of Tamer Angelica? No, Angel of Light Angelica is a debuffer. She debuffs the opponent. She does not have any healing. They are nowhere near the same character. The only thing that Angel of Light Angelica does is, okay. Angel of Light Angelica. Hold on. Yes, she'll have a cleanse. I was trying to think. She cleanses 1 debuff. I knew she had some kind of thing in there. She's gonna cleanse 1 debuff, put skill nullifier up. That is not the same as having a healer. So no, those characters do not fall in the same slot. Aola fell off a cliff. Yes, she did. You guys know how oppressive Angel of Light Angelica was when she first came out? It was unbelievable. So it's a good thing. I'm down for her to be never considered picked again. And she probably still can be picked. It's just I don't know which character outshines. I mean, Luna obviously is gonna be better than her, but maybe into Cleave. The problem with Cleave right now, depending on who you let out, there's too many debuffers for just the single cleanse to really help you. And the CR push-up, I don't know how. I'm sure she's got to still perform decent. Do we know when we get a rerun of limited characters? So we have a new section. K-On Meows, thank you for resubbing, by the way. Thanks for using your Prime. I did not miss you. I'm just rambling right now. Can confirm, have a video. I beat KJ with absolutely legendary RNG. Yep. And that's fun though. That creates a fun scenario within the game. And that's one thing about, so we have the official E7 creator Discord thing, right? Within that, I talk about this all the time. Kirkerbat complains in there constantly about 15% and dual attacks. And he cannot wrap it around his head why that's in the game. And that every time I want to go in there and try to explain it to him, like from a spectator point of view, as a game that's trying to do esports, they have to have something to make the game exciting. I don't think, no matter what I say, will get through to him. It's legitimately once a month to at least once every 2 weeks to once a month. He will bring it up and start complaining about it in there. I don't know why he's in there, by the way. I don't know how he got in there. Has he streamed at all recently? But yeah, that's a gambling man would like RNG. Is Fire Lilius good in PvP? How is Fire Lilius right now? Probably not great. She always has if you want to use her, you probably do so, but she's not gonna be one of the higher tier characters. Unless I don't think she got a buff recently. I don't think she's great. There's times where she's nice to have. Like, you can play her at a high level. She has a good kit, but there's just other characters that are better. KKB is a new CC Gladge. KKB. Kirkerbat's been in there a long time. I don't know, maybe he got in there because of World Cup or something. So he just got like into it for that reason. I don't know. I don't care what creators are in there. I'm just confused as to the creator chat, what the point of it even is at this point, besides going and sending complaints. We're basically, the content creator thing is we're just community managers instead of, I guess it's maybe part of why they got rid of some of the other community managers. Like the whole office is Tristan Wolf just does their job for them for free. He goes in when you guys give complaints to Tristan, he goes and puts it in there. So basically he just is he gets paid 5,000 Skystones a month or whatever we all get to do a ton of work for them. That is definitely worth way more than $100 a month of in-game resources. Can you recommend a better AoE damage than RB? Episode 3 falls off hard. So the thing is, once you get to episode 3, trying to beat the stages with AoE damage is not very viable. Okay, if you're a new player going through, the boss or all the enemies have a ton of HP. So you're better off doing single target damage dealers or like Spectre Tenebria. It's going to do a lot. But what'd you say? Damage in RB. But see, that's the perfect example of what I talk about there, though. Jin 29. Can you recommend a better AoE damage in RB? Episode 3, he falls off hard. I've been trying to tell everyone that because there are people starting with Arbiter Vildred. And he's great past. Once you get past episode 3 and 4 story, you're going to be happy you have him. But it was the worst experience as like on one of my new accounts that I made was going through with Arbiter Vildred. Chapter 3 and 4 sucked in comparison. Replace Arby with Celine, but what's your other character? That's the problem. You're usually Free Spirit Tieria and Arbiter Vildred as your team going through. Alright, what is going on here? Why haven't I beat this yet? And you're going to replace Arby with your Celine, but then you still have Free Spirit Tieria that's going to be a little bit too squishy to...
How absurd.
Does Mercedes slap in Chapter 3? Yes. Mercedes is viable, but the bad thing is you don't get proper Mercedes until the end of Chapter 3. That's the issue with her. You get the lower tier Mercedes at first. Can you max out the friendship of a hero from level 1 to 10 using 50 friendship gifts given? I'm not sure if that fully maxes. I have not gotten there yet. I checked a couple other content creators and they all say Spectre Diva falls off for beginners. She does. I've said that. I've said that with every video I've made too. Spectre Tenebria will be fantastic for you to get your account established. Past that, Arbiter Vildred will be amazing, but Spectre Tenebria does not fall off in story. You can use Spectre Tenebria all the way up to once you get to the end of Chapter 4. But so that's what I said it in the guide and I keep trying to explain to people. When you get into Epic 7, if you want an easier experience to get acclimated to the game and get through clearing all the original basic content, Spectre Tenebria you are going to have a much easier time with. If you want to take Arbiter Vildred, that would be for if you know you're going to be balls deep into this game and you want to play PvP, then you'll take Arbiter Vildred. Okay. The thing is, I would say of all the people starting Epic 7 right now, 80% of them say that they just want to primarily focus on PvE. Okay. If you're going to focus on PvE, you want Spectre Tenebria over Arby. And that's one of the things the other content creators cannot understand is there are mostly people that want to get into this game, experience the story, and play for just the PvE. And Spectre Tenebria is going to make that a much better experience for you. Yes, Arbiter Vildred would be better, but the thing is all of our content creators pretty much on Twitch are RTAers. Okay, they're going to go in, they're going to be playing an RTA. Every day you go to the stream, they're doing the exact same thing they've done every day for the last 3 years, and that's what they play the game for. Other people are not coming into the game for that. Is Crowd good for story? No. I don't think so. I would imagine he's good for story. It probably would work. I mean, you could use anything for story, guys, as long as you have your characters built. Hey, you still have your Discord? I just started again? Yes, I do. Again, if any of you guys are not in the Discord server, we're getting, it's like over 100 people a day in the Discord. I think I don't know if it was yesterday or Sunday, but we had like 250 people join in one day. But when you guys join the Discord, I have a skill check set up. Okay, a skill check within the Discord. When you get in there, you're able to see 3 channels, though, or maybe 2 channels. One of them says rules, okay? And then one says roles help. If you somehow end up typing in roles help, instead of going and clicking and taking 4 seconds to read the rules, you got skill issued out of the Discord server. You weren't able to figure out how to click on one button. You go through rules, you scroll down, you click one button, and you can see the Discord. If you have ever joined my Discord in the past and failed to see the Discord, that is 1000% a skill issue on your side. And I make those rules for Deity. Wait, what rules? Wait, did you make those rules? I thought I made those rules. Let me speedrun a ban in your Discord. You're not alone. I've been banning people left and right. If you're annoying in my Discord, I'm gonna ban you. It is the place that I like to go to be with people that want to experience the game and have fun. If you're annoying, I will kick you. But Deity, I can't read. That's fair. Okay, I give you guys a chance. When you're in there, if you go in there and try to access Discord, the thing is, I usually assign you guys the rules. If you ever join the Discord and can't see anything and then come back to it later and you can see it, it's because I was feeling nice and I went and gave you the ability to see it. Because, I mean, some people can't read. I'm one of them. So I get it. But if you just join and you type in the chat and then I see that you left after, it is literally comedy for me. It was like you were not able to figure out the most simple whatever. I forgot to text my roommate. Give me a second.
You degrade yourself further.
Okay. How do I build Fene? If you go to the beginning of the stream, if you scroll back, I do show my Fene on my main account. You can get some kind of idea from there. By the way, anyone else rolling kind of amazing gear? What are you farming right now, Chris? Yo, long time no see. I just got 422 speeders yesterday and 125 passion. What the fuck? That's a huge day. I still don't have anything. In this world, I have Luna, Politus Arceti. Should I go for Ilanav or wait for the next one? Sorry for asking 3 times. You're good. Endless World. I have 2 chats open. Any of you guys, please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I have 2 chats. I have to try to grab messages. A lot of the messages in here are not questions, so I try to aim for the questions the best I can. But I am going to miss your comments. The thing is, you guys have seen how my shit's set up, right? Hold on. This is how I stream. So any of you guys that are curious, this is what I see. I have this tiny bit. I can see a couple of things of that, and I have YouTube chat down below. Okay, this is my streaming experience. And you see how tiny the YouTube chat is? Like, I'm squinting to try to read it. I'm doing the best I can. I know there's better ways to set this up, but I'm lazy and an idiot, so those two combined make streaming a little bit challenging for me. But, okay, so should you pull for Illina? That's up to you. The new Arunca looks really good. This main a second monitor? I have a second monitor. When I look this way, I'm at my second monitor. When I look this way, I'm at my main monitor. I have 2 already, and my second one's wide. It's a fat guy. Is BBK good and what's she used for? Yes, BBK is good. She's used for PvP. She's one of the best damage dealers for PvP in the game, and she's ML 4-star. Very, very good. I mean, dude, Epic 7. Can I take Tyria's gear for Celine? Yes, you can. Yeah. But you want... Okay, so you guys, you still want Tyria geared for farming. Okay, so your catalyst stages and stuff at the beginning, you're going to want your Tyria to have some gear on, especially Eulogy for a Saint, because she will be your speed farmer. But if you're just pushing through story and trying to get your account still established, yes, you move Celine gear over, or sorry, Tyria gear to Celine, but you are going to still want to eventually gear up your Tyria for speed farming of Eulogy for a Saint. Aren't you 2 hours late on Twitch chat, pig? Huh? It's called me pig? What was that? I'm nothing but nice to you. The player launcher calling out to you like the Green Goblin mask. Hey, raid's open. You guys don't believe that I raw dog balls deep this game? It's always open. I never do not have raid at least open or running or doing something. It's not fake. I actually am kind of addicted to this stupid game. So... so I have a friend that plays E7 for more than half a year, and only thing he wants to do is cleave. He don't care about any other characters to cleave. How do I make him change his mind? I mean, some people are like that. There's a bunch of people like that. There's Rose in the Discords like that. Not Chris Rose here, but Rose in the Discord. That's all they want to do ever is cleave. Hey, how long do you think it would take to reach rank 60 to get through Path of Air 36? You can do that very quickly. That's okay. So it's speed farming. All right, so the stages are starting to get a little bit harder. Yeah, and the thing is, just let them have fun. The one big thing with Epic 7 is push people to do what they enjoy within the game. They do not have to play a quote-unquote proper way. And like with your selector tickets, pick who you want. I'm gonna have to redo the stage anyway. I kind of want to just leave, but usually give them vice based off what they want to play. Yeah, I didn't land my poison, of course. By the way, do you have to friendship 10 before plus 15? No, you guys, with the friendship 10, you can do either order. I guess I probably should have just argued. Deity, is there an argument to take Ruel instead of Arby? You can take Ruel. So, okay. There are 3 levels. I don't even want to know. How do I explain this or like rationalize this? Give me a second. Gotta get the brain cooking here. So 3 levels to Epic 7. If you're going to be a casual, just try out the game, see if you like it kind of player, highly suggest Spectre Tira. If you're going to be someone who gets into general PvP and not go balls deep into PvP, but at least try it out, play it here or there, maybe push to masters. Now, if you are an experienced player or going to make this game your life, taking Ruel and developing a playstyle around a bulkier, basically go watch KHM. He has a YouTube channel. He's one of the top RTA players in the game. He's known for playing slower and a very bulk down playstyle. You can take that and go into specializing into that. They are both good characters. Ruel is still fantastic to get. But Ruel is not going to be a damage dealer that's going to help you go through story or anything. So for a casual player, I would never suggest getting Ruel. But yes, you can make the argument for it. You can make the argument for Dark Corvus to go into certain Guild War fights. You can make the argument for ML Ken even for Guild War. Any of the characters to be usable. It's just about which ones are going to be the most usable for the most people trying out the game. Where do you use Commander Lorena? Fire Expedition. So whenever you go into your battle, is Expedition in battle now? Yes. So you go to Expedition. Lorena can be used in your Fire Expedition. She is great there. She can be used in multiple Abyss floors.
Don't worry, you'll have plenty of help.
Is that the only expedition? So Fire Expedition, Abyss floors, and then Challenge Abyss floors. So on your Abyss floor, she's very good. And once you get to Challenge Abyss, she's very useful in here too. Judge Kisei, I would not use Judge Kisei, but she has giant bahonkers. So if you started with her, respect. Just know you're never going to use her. You can look at her. Hey, is there not any selector after chapter 3 story anymore? I think there is. Is there not? There should be a second selector. If there's not, I'm pissed. I told people not to get Mort, but people told me that Mort was a thing. So 1, 2, 3 assassin. Is there not? Hold up a sec. Wait, what was that? Can also be used for Dark Expo. I mean, you can use in Dark Expo, but hey, what's up, Clyde? Hey, what's the best character that can 1v4 some fights for you? Miki, Bloodblade Kurin, Janua, Arbiter Vildred to an extent. What other 1v4 characters? There used to be characters like Landy could 1v4 pretty easily. Fene has potential 1v4. Tori isn't going to 1v4, but Tori won't 1v4. She'll 2v4, but not 1v4. What are some other 1v4? Abyssal Yufine has 1v4 potential. ML Hua has 1v4 potential. There's a lot. There's a lot of characters in Epic 7 that will just end up. ML Celine, yeah, ML Celine can 1v4. ML Ken can 1v4. Hey, Yufine has 1v4 me before, yeah. There's a lot of different characters in the game that can do that. Miki is one of the most common popular ones right now because everyone has her. Is there not? Clear episode 3. Okay, so it's going to be at the end of chapter 3. So we got to click chapter 7, chapter 8, chapter 9, chapter 10. Yeah, here it is. Right here. More. You get it right here. You get an artifact and you get 2 selectors. Actually, more than what you used to get. Fire Ravi. If you get a Fire Ravi to 1v4 someone in the current meta, I'd be impressed. She can do it. Your opponent has to draft like absolute potato, though. Ryle it when the stars are aligned. It's possible. SSB is cracked right now. I'm excited. I'm excited to try out some RTA. I watched your old E7 guide. You told us to use Grace of Blessing on Angelica. What would she use it for after we don't use her? Death to the Ray or anyone? It doesn't matter who you use the Grace of Growth on. The Grace of Growth is just to let you try out characters. So if you find a character you want to try out, put them on there. Otherwise, you just be 6-starring characters. 6-starring characters is super easy. And if you're playing right now with this new carrot farming event and you grind, you are going to be able to 6-star as many characters as you want. Like if I sat and just farmed, didn't stream, do anything, just farmed my account, I could have 100 6-stars with just the free resources by the end of the month. It is unbelievable how much progress you can make with this event going on. And with all the farming. So here's the thing. A lot of you guys are struggling with charms, right? Your week 3 is artifact charm farm. Yeah, a lot of you guys are struggling with charms. My opinion, if you're a new player, this is what's going to help you. Counter for Ocean Breeze Luluka. Anything. Ocean Breeze Luluka is not very good anymore. I don't even know what I'd consider to use to counter because all the current meta just kind of already does. Is Ocean Breeze Luluka like magically back that I missed? I'm like 3 weeks removed from RTA right now. Yeah, the event is discussing. I have 300 Covenant summons from the Golden Carrot chest earlier. You got 300 from one chest? Yeah, Solitaria cooks her. She always has. No one runs her. Yeah, she's not used. Ocean Breeze Luca, not many people or anyone I have seen used her in a very long time. Solitaria, Solitaria makes it where she doesn't get anything. She's been a dead character for like a year now. Okay, but what I was saying with this, as you're farming as much as you can right now, you're going to be getting these carrots. With the later weeks, if you're a new player, you're going to have the Catalyst chance here. You do not open that box. And then on week 3, you are going to have this box. You can trade in your gold carrots for Molagora. As a new player, as I'm going to give 2 pieces of advice here. If you're going to be a long-standing player, you can use this, but you won't get as much early game fun out of doing so. If you want to truly get a lot of in-game fun, you are going to be buying these. Okay, as a new player, if you farm your brain off, save up as many gold carrots as you can and just slam this box, your account is going to zoom in terms of overall characters geared. Like, this is going to be the best way to progress and build a wide roster of characters early on. The problem is, once you do that, you're then going to probably wish that you had more Molagoras, but I think you will have way more fun as a new player saving all your stuff to open charms. The Covenant bookmarks are not very worth it as a new player. You get so many summons, you should not worry about the bookmarks. You'd rather go for 300 Covenant? I don't know why. You're not getting much value out of that. The game isn't about having a million different characters, because what's the point of having the characters if you can't put any gear on them? That's where everyone fucks up Epic 7 and ends up quitting. Okay. By week 4, with your guys, new players will be war veterans, hopefully. But that's where everyone quits the game. If you just keep getting Covenant bookmarks, the thing is you get enough Covenant bookmarks as a new player to pity like 5 characters anyway. And that's not even including your Skystones. Maybe it's not that much. It's 3. You get enough bookmarks to pity, full pity 3 characters. Okay? And there's not 3 characters to summon on right now. You're not going to be slamming random Covenant summons. You get so many free characters at the beginning. Why would you worry about getting more summons? Just don't spend your resources on stupid stuff and you're fine. Now, if you want to play the game how you want, stupid stuff, do it. It's fun. But if you're trying to be efficient and build up your account and become very strong very fast, it's the charms, man. Because right now you'll just go farm Eulogy for a Saint or whatever catalyst stage, then you're going to save up all the things and you're going to get a ton of gold. You're going to get so much stigma to make $6 and sell some penguins to get gold. Once you get those charms, the thing is we have a bunch of crafting materials that the game gives us. You go through a big crafting session, get all your characters geared up. After this first month, this account is going to look wild once I get farming. I am very excited, but the trading in for the bookmarks, you just got a bunch of characters not leveled up sitting on your, or leveled up with no gear and are unusable. 1.5 million stigma, that's huge. But that is my spiel on the Covenant bookmarks. You get plenty of them playing the game. You get like 40k in crafting materials. Yeah, you get more than that. You get 40k wyvern materials. You get other crafting materials on top of that. So look at Tori and Crow. I pity Crow and Fene. You pitied both of them? Oh, before this event started. I don't need any 5-star heroes. I need artifact charms. That's crazy. There is no artifact charms for new players, though, within the event, right? There is no artifact charms for new players. It's only old players. Correct? Yeah, it's Catalyst. Wait, what's week 1? Yeah, it's Covenant bookmarks, and week 3 was Mologora. Yeah, new players, there's the regular charm, because it doesn't have the catalyst. Or not catalyst, sorry. It doesn't have the charm chance. You have a small chance of obtaining a large amount of charms. Can this give you artifact charms? We don't know yet. It could. It's in week 3. That's Mologora in week 3, brother. Press the eye icon. Oh. I didn't know this was a thing. Oh my god, look at these charms. Whoa, that's sick. But yeah, you could get 50 Mologors from Molobox. Go back to week 3. Oh my gosh, what about week 3? I'm looking, the 50 Mologoras, I'm aware of that. I'm buying that on my main account. I am buying this box on the main account. But like the thing with the other items here, reforged materials, selection chest, rare catalyst, greater modification gem, spirit blooms, lesser equipment charm, lesser accessory charm. The week 4 box is better. I need to do some research. Which is the better box? Like this, Mologor 4. Guys, if you get 50 epic right side charms, that is unbelievable. He doesn't see it. What am I not seeing on week 3? Mologora gift chance, reforge. What am I not seeing? Point it out. But don't bank on it. If you have enough, you're going to be fine. Bottom left orange carrot. Oh! Okay, you can buy some here. Wait, orange carrots? I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's not gold carrots. So yeah, you buy them here. It doesn't even change the box you're buying. Going in the box? Okay, I see it now. All right. I see it. You just buy this. I was looking at the gold carrot purchases, but yeah, you can buy infinite from them here. You definitely will buy some, but it's a different currency. It's not even the same conversation. Of course, you're going to buy a bunch of these. Weirdos. Rather buy the stamina? For what? You are going to buy a lot of stamina, but eventually you're going to want some artifact charms. You're going to want all this stuff. But yeah, this is huge. This event is sick. The Mola box though, if on my main account, imagine you have like how much does it cost on an existing account? Is it still just 10? Because if you have like, you could get like 50,000 gold carrots by the end of this if you're farming your brain off, and you end up getting multiple Mologora 50 batches, you'll never need molas again. At 10x 50x mola, I know you'll never need molas again on the main account. You're gonna end up with I think with 500 Mologoras, my account's good. Now the chance of getting is so low, but the Mologora 1.5, 30 for 1.5? That's not bad odds. I'd take those odds for sure. Uh-oh, boys. I think I gotta end the stream. I have to go get car. Oh, dang it. All right. Have you done a carrot shop video? Not really. I did. I did a video yesterday. I say just buy whatever, but it's mostly like a selection. Who I would take from the selectors from week 1. No, I just got here. I forgot I have to go. My roommate has my car because their car's in the shop. I have to go get their car, bring it home, and then I got to finish episode 3 of the guide. I'm going to go back live. I tried to stream last night, but we had like an explosion. Or I don't know what happened, but either way, I couldn't use my phone. My internet was cooked. I couldn't do anything last night. So that hopefully will not happen tonight, and I will stream again tonight. But yeah, bro actually teased this. What do you mean? I tried my best, okay? I didn't know what time I was supposed to go get this. Usually, I never know anything until last second. That's just how my life is. Do the best. What gear should I put on Tam? We get speed plus HP from Tanquest on Orbis, so yeah. The best artifact, if you have the artifact Wondrous Potion Vial, that's going to be the best for your Tamarin. But otherwise, any kind of 4-star Soul Weaver artifact will work for now. So if you come in here, I have, well, these are 5 stars. This is all I have. I don't have any others. I'll probably just put Doctor's Bag or something on her. I don't know. Just any 4-star Soul Weaver artifact or 5-star. Just put it on for now. But if you have Wondrous Potion Vial, use that. Oh, dude, will Saria be a connection hero? I think Saria will just always be a free character from the event. So in here you have the rank achievement. She's just a free character within this. You get it right here. Once you reach level 15 on your account. Now other players will not be able to get her. But if you're an old player, farm your brain off and do opening gambling vid. Do you know how I'll do an open gambling stream so I can but an open gambling video? Because I'm not just going to sit there and open them and stare at the screen. I'm going to talk to you guys while I'm opening them. What boots on S10? I just had the regular attack set boots. I have not upgraded or changed gear. I'm going to go and change all my gear out really soon to go through more story because I don't need to have my Wyvern team currently geared. I'm going to utilize the free gear removal, put my fully leveled up gear on my push like characters that I'm actually pushing through story with so I can take off Mui gear or whatever. But this is the Spectre Saber. She's also on the free attack set that this gives you at the beginning. But I will upgrade this gear as well. This is the account that is just the stream account. I play along, learn what all's going on, and then I take all that I learned over to the guide account that I'm making and can give you guys a step-by-step progression based off what I learned from this account. 2 different accounts. I'm doing too much is all I can say. I'm trying my best, so. You want HP, crit rate, crit damage, and at least 170 speed. I'm using Brig free speed set from Wyvern Mission. Mine's 70k HP, 95 crit rate, 300 crit damage, 180 speed. So the thing with trying to get your Brig with too low of HP is you're not going to be able to farm Wyvern with it. Okay, that 17,000 HP, doesn't your Brig die in Wyvern? Pretty consistently? Like, if you land the attack down from Mui, you might be fine, but the biggest thing is I definitely will eventually move over to that speed set that it gave, but there's only so many charms you get as a new player, and I didn't want to try to level up his gear on top of this gear. But this gear, once I unlock Tamarin, I'll probably move this over and put the free set that this gives and level this up then. But for right now, without having Tamarin, I'm not going to bother. Is that wait, so that origin is for baiting new players while original 7's still using it? I was actually talking about Fene. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Brig. That's way too squishy. E7 Discord say you sell these accounts and don't follow your guides. Yeah, the official E7 Discord's a bunch of morons. I've had issues with them forever. I give different advice than what they give, and then I used to go in there and try to make case points as to why I suggested stuff because they've been making guides since the game came out, and the game has done it throughout history terrible in keeping new players. So I tried to come in to do something different, and I tried to explain the reasoning behind why I did certain things, and they just hate the fact that their advice is being questioned, I guess. I don't know. But no, I do not sell the accounts after. Guys, I don't want to, if I try to say anything about this, okay, I'm going to end the stream on this note. If any of you guys think I sell accounts or whatever, or listen to the official morons in the official F7 Discord. They're official morons is the term for them. But anyone who even brings me up in there, probably not the brightest person. I do very well, okay? I don't want to sound cocky or arrogant with that, but why would I go out of my way and bother selling a Epic 7 account that's going to sell for like $50? The amount of time I would put into even listing that and going and selling that is not worth my time. Okay, I've made it to a certain point as a creator. No, I am not doing that. I do not care. I play the account, I make videos, try to help people get into this game because I love this game. I always have. It's probably my favorite gacha of all time. Okay, I'll go on rant about that in the past. But no, I do not sell the accounts. The whole reason I'm doing this is because that's just what I ended up doing. I love making new accounts. I love playing through them. The accounts just get thrown away. You can go and watch old streams of mine. I go and just slam Covenant summons when I'm done with the account and delete it. Okay? That is what happens. I do not sell any accounts. They have these fantasies about me within there that I left that Discord. I don't care what's going on in there. But I know they talk about me literally every day. Some of those people have my junk slammed so far down their throat that I don't know what to do about it. So that's all I have, though. If you haven't experienced, hear people talking about me in the Officially 7 Discord, you can come in here and talk to me. I'm a regular person. I'm just trying to help people get into the game. There's no weird thing I do like sell accounts. And if I did sell accounts, who gives a fuck? But I don't. It's not worth my time to even bother. So what do you expect from Gacha addicts? Yeah. So hopefully I don't know why they're talking about me. I try my best not to even bother mentioning them anymore, but they hate me. Any good sites for builds? Fribble's library is going to be the best. I do not have the link for that right away, but you brother, who cares? I know, but it's just annoying that every single day I'm getting multiple people coming in and saying the official Epic 7 Discord said this, they said this, they said this. I don't care. Okay, I could care less. I'm living my dream life. They're just an annoyance in the whole system of things. They're gonna make up a bunch of random shit about me. It is what it is. That's what they said he would say. But okay, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Again, if you see stuff about me in there, I don't care. Please don't bring it up on stream. They've annoyed me for years at this point. Okay, so I'd rather not have to deal with them or even hear about what's going on. And I'd appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be back in a little bit. I will see you all. Hopefully we actually progress more in next stream. Okay, bye.